friends, I'm Melissa, certified health coach, co-founder of TastyMakes.com, and mother to a beautiful little baby girl. And hello, I'm outside enjoying this beautiful breeze and the sunny day in San Francisco. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge is behind me. A food conference actually brought me out here to the Presidio, which I never get to go to often. So for that, I'm grateful. And I decided to make my video here. So hello again. Last week, I brought to you Dan Buettner's book, The Blue Zones, 9 Lessons for Living Longer. And I told you all about these blue zones and what they do. Now today, I'm going to tell you how you can incorporate these lessons into your own life to create your own blue zone. So you don't have to think, well, I don't live there, so I'm screwed. Nope, you're going to live long and lovely and a beautiful, healthy life by following some of these rules. There you go. The first rule is move naturally. Get out and move. A good way to do this, to not even really think about it, is to park. Make life more inconvenient, basically. Park maybe on the strip mall across the side from where you work. Get off the subway 2 or 3 blocks before. Make it so that you have to move a little bit more to do the things you have to do anyways. So walk or bike to get groceries. These are little ways you can move naturally and you're getting exercise without really thinking about it. Another way you can move naturally is to make it a fun date with your friends. Like, don't get a gym membership, please. If you hate going to the gym, don't do it. It's a waste of money, a waste of time. You're not going to get any benefits from it. However, if you like to play basketball or if you like to go out walking, maybe make it a social event. Create your own little basketball group or create your own women's walking group or men's group. Whatever it is you like to do, cycle on the weekends. It's a great way to get out and move naturally. Lesson number 2. Don't stuff yourself. As they say in Okinawa, harahachibu, which is eat until you're 80% full. That's that. I know it's hard. It's harder than it might sound. But here are some tricks you can do in order to make it so it's easier. One way, make your food look bigger than what it really is. A good way to do this is to add extra lettuce and tomatoes and pickles to maybe your hamburger. So it looks huge, but really it's just added lettuce. Or what I like to do, I like to add more ice to my smoothies so that when blended, the volume's much bigger. However, the calories are the same, and it's just added water. Another way is to sit down when you eat. Make eating a ritual. Sit down and chew. By chewing your food longer, it actually allows your stomach and your brain time to connect and say like, all right, I'm full. It takes about 20 minutes for your mind to know, to reach your stomach and be like, I'm full, my levels are good, I met my nutritional needs for the day, or for the meal. So by chewing, it allows you all this time. You're not just like shoving so much food in your mouth and then you end up overeating, and then by the time your brain registers with your stomach, it's like, oh my god, I'm past full, now I feel sick. So try to slow it down. That's a good way to do this. Lesson number 3, eat your vegetables. I'm sure your mother told you this when you were a kid. If not, I'm telling you this now. Eating your vegetables is so important. Not only are they full of nutrients, micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, protein, fiber, you name it. Vegetables are just, God's gift to us. So enjoy them. Take them in. A good way to eat more than 4 or 6 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, if you're not already, one way is to showcase them in your house. Don't hide them in your fridge if you don't eat them or in like your crisper drawer. Keep them out. Maybe keep your carrots out in room temperature in a beautiful bowl, or some apples or bananas, so that when you get hungry and it's time for a snack, you're going to grab that, or you're going to levitate for that, or you're going to be reminded that it's there as opposed to letting it hide. Another way is to cut back on your meat consumption. Right, currently in the standard American diet, we eat meat or animal products around 2 to 3 times a day. If you can cut it back to 2 to 3 times a week, like they do in all the blue zones, you would be golden. So give that a try. I'd love to see how that works for you. Lesson number 4, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to love this, it is drink red wine. Who'd have thought? Red wine, in moderation, and when it's good red wine, is actually very high in antioxidants that help support good cardiovascular. Who'd have thought? So there you go. It's going to help cut a lot of the diseases you may have, like heart diseases later on in life. However, drinking socially is also probably the most important part to this. So like half a glass to 1 glass with a friend, you get a lot of social interaction, and that's good for your well-being and longevity too. Lesson number 5, have a purpose. A good way to know why you're waking up in the morning is to write it down. Create your own mission statement. So simply grab a piece of paper and be like, my purpose in life is fill in the blank. And then find someone who can keep you on this. So my purpose in life is to help people find health holistically. There you go. That's my purpose. So I wake up in the morning to read and educate and make snacks in order to make you healthier. And I have someone to keep me on track for that. So that's awesome. Lesson number 6, downshift. Create time. Create a space in your house to meditate, to get away from your TV, from your radio, from your internet and your phone. Just disconnect from everything. Sit down, meditate. It's good for you. Not only that, maybe try not to create so much stress in your life. So one trick is to leave early for all of your appointments. Give yourself 15-minute room to get there on time so you're not creating all the anxiety and stress of unforeseen traffic or not finding the perfect princess parking spot, etc. So by doing this, it's going to limit your stress. It's going to help you downshift every day. So that's a good trick. Lesson number 7, belong. They really point out in all the blue zones that belonging to a church is just a good thing to do. It creates community. It helps you believe in someone that's higher or being bigger than yourself. So maybe if you're not part of a church, try to find one that you can be a part of. Or I like to think that yoga is a great way to find spirituality, be a part of a community, and also get your exercise at the same time. So I like that trick. Another way, also, if you're already part of a church, is to become more involved. It's amazing the benefits they've seen in the blue zones from people who are more involved in their church. So try doing that. Lesson number 8, loved ones first. Leave work an hour earlier. Go make a play date with your kids, with your wife. Set rituals. Every Saturday we go to the park. Every Friday we do date night with my wife. Or I see my friends or my loved ones on a regular basis. Really, who wants to live to be 100 without your loved ones nearby? So that's a good one. And number 9 kind of goes along with your loved ones, keeping them together, is the right tribe. Know your tribe. Find your tribe. Go through your phone book. Be like, do these people care about health? Do they want to see me become a better person or do something great with my life? Do they support me in any way? If any of these are no, they're out of your tribe. If it's someone that's kind of a downer or just has horrible dietary standards and every time you're around them you end up just eating a bunch of junk food and beer and blah blah blah, maybe they're not the best person to keep in your life all the time. It's okay to cut people out. It's okay to also keep them in a little bit, but invest, double down on the ones you love and the ones who are going to keep you accountable, because that is ultimately what's going to help you live longer. So friends, I'd like to hear what's one of these 9 tips that you're currently not doing that you're going to start incorporating in your daily routine or your weekly routine, and what's one of these tips that you do anyways and how that's helped you. So please comment below. Find me on Facebook, Twitter at Melissa at TastyMakes, and I will see you next week. Until then, be well, my friends. Bye.